is the North End. This is the North End.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the North End YouTube channel. This is Dave, and this is 5 things we learned from Manchester United's away loss 4-0 to Brentford. Coming in at number 1, effort. Just general effort, trying when you play football. Brentford ran 13.8 more kilometers more than Manchester United did in this game, and that's something we've seen all of last year. Doesn't look to have changed. Ten Hag apparently yesterday in training made the team run 13.8 kilometers to really make a point. And it's, again, I don't want to labor on too much about it, but rule of thumb, outwork your opponent, try, put in an effort, care, and they didn't do that. And it's basically like watching the team from last year over and over again. It needs to change, and it needs to change now. Coming in at number 2, it's the same team, minus a couple of changes, some new signings. Eriksson was in there, Malacia came on, Martinez is in there, and I know Martinez is going to take a lot of stick for the goal and his height, but it's the same team playing the same football. Nothing's going to change, and I think a lot of this comes down to the players, and you talk about, changing a team. I think with the mentality this team has, I think you're going to have to change some of the players, or at least give some of these kids a chance, because this group doesn't have it. They don't have it mentally. They just don't have what it takes. Coming in at number 3, the window is still open. And I know people from the North End, like, they tease us when we say that, a lot of other fans, but it is still open, and United need to get some business done, particularly in midfield. I think they need a right back. I thought Diego Dalot was the worst player on the field. He's nowhere near good enough to play for the team. McTominay and Fred, they can't play in this team. They're not good enough. I don't even know if they're Premier League players. I think Rabiot's coming in. I think Rabiot's done, but they need more than that. They need a lot more than that. Coming in at number 4, the manager needs to get bold and make some big decisions. And I don't know what's happening on the training ground, but he needs to shake it up, and he needs to do it now. I was and am excited for the new manager. I'm excited for Ten Hag, but what I've seen from the first 2 game weeks, the fact that Fred started against Brentford after his performance in the first game was shocking to me. But maybe this is him saying, "Hey, this is what I've got. This is what I've got to work with." But there's some young kids on the bench that I think could come in and do a much better job than this group that's starting games and coming on as substitutes. Coming in at number 5, ownership. Manchester United are in 20th place, dead last in the Premier League, dead last. If this form continues and we are on this road, is this what it's going to take for our owners to sell? And I know everyone wants to talk about ownership, and when United lose their first 2 games, and everyone wants to make it a Glazers thing. The owners have spent money. Listen, have they taken a ton of money out? Are they parasite owners? For sure. This is mismanagement of the worst that you've ever seen in professional sports when it comes to recruitment. It's just Ed Woodward and the decisions with the carousel of managers. It's not just the owners. The owners are a massive problem. But will this be what it takes for them to sell the club? Because if this isn't rock bottom, I know people are going to joke, and maybe it's not a joke, but relegation? I don't know. We'll see. But if anything good did come out of this, and it was this, the form of United and just how bad they've been is pushing the owners to sell, might be worth it in the long run. I've been Dave. This is the North End 5 Things Man United. Dear Lord, where do we go from here? Please like and subscribe. Like to hear from you. Get your thoughts and opinions. And we'll see you in the next one.
This is the North End. This is the North End.